Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to the stream. It is Thursday morning, wahaha, and it's actually going to be a really nice day. Partly cloudy, about 25 degrees. Yeah, nice light. So we're in for a good day. Yay! And we're going to do that by cooking some stuff. So, what have we got on today? Today we are doing a weird one. Well, not weird, but kind of. So we're doing, we're going to cook an American burger. Now, I did a little bit of research, and as far as I can tell, there's no real defining, um, what do you call it? There's no definition of what is an American burger. There's no particular trait that I can find that says if you do this, it's an American burger. So I kind of went on my impression of what an American burger is. So Just a Viper put into the cooking suggestions box on Discord that they wanted to see bacon cheeseburger to fill the American. Which is, you know what? When I think of an American burger, I think of bacon and cheese and, or multiple patties or one of those giant stacked up ones that are made just for the shiggles and not to actually eat because, you got to be Shaggy or Scooby to get your mouth open that wide. So we're going to do some of that. We're going to do it from scratch. The recipe I got for, because we're making the burger patty and all that, and we're going to do some wedges on the side as well. We're going to make them from scratch as well. It's got the wedges, we've got a basic coating on them. I'm going to start there and work my way up. So, but for the burger, the original recipe I had, right? Okay, so as you can see, I've already started making notes all over it. Like it says to use beef mince, brown onion, garlic, woozy sauce, American mustard. All right, and that's all, cool. And then I'm looking at it, I'm reading it, and I'm going, where's the binding agent? There's nothing to hold it all together. So I've thrown an egg at it. There was no bacon in this recipe, so I've thrown in bacon. I'm probably going to throw an egg on top as well, because egg. I like egg. Called for Gouda cheese, which I've got. I've got some Gouda cheese, but I have no idea the flavor profile of Gouda cheese. So we're going to be trying that. So that's a new ingredient. What's the other? Oh yeah, here we go. The other thing that really says American is pickles, but those big long pickles. So we've got some of them. I have no idea what these things taste like. This particular brand. I thought about getting the little round Australian pickles that you get like at Macca's and other fast food restaurants like that. No, the evil fast food restaurants. Ooh, gross. Yeah. Yep. Sorry, the internet's being weird again. So yeah, I'll probably beep that out. Beep. Taco Bell. So yeah, I thought about getting those, but went, let's go the big strippy pickles. So we're going to have some of those. We're going to try them and see what that does to my palate. Then, of course, we've got brioche buns and all that sort of stuff. So that's what we're going to be cooking today. And I'm looking at the cooking times. I'm pretty much thinking that all the prep has to be done first. So we'll do that. Now, what I'm going to do is we've got the I'm going to try something different. We've got the leftover mashing potatoes from the other week. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use them to do the wedges. Because we need to use them up before they start growing. Now, mashing potatoes, when they get hot, they soften. That's why they're good for mashing. But these guys are they're mashing. I don't know what that's going to do to them as wedges. I don't know whether that's going to make them light and fluffy or whether they're just going to fall apart in the oven. Don't know. Now it says 6 large in the recipe, so, and I've got what, 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got 9 small. So we're going to chop them all up. I'm thinking that because we're doing wedges, that we could probably leave the skin on for this one. So let's use the wood one. So many chopping boards. But I need more. I need more chopping boards. So I'm going to leave the skin on and see how that works, because I have no idea how that is going to work. So we're cutting the potatoes in half, and then in half again. That's leaving a fair sized wedge, so I might go half again. Whoops, that wasn't half. Right. But that's a decent sized wedge. So I think we'll do it that way until, so we'll get 8. We'll get 8 wedgies. 8 wedges per tatey. That should be fine. Oop. That one went squiffy. Whee. Why? Why? Whoop. Wow. I'm having trouble. That wasn't a wedge. Oh well. So, to get the wedges, what we're doing is we're cutting it lengthwise. Go Rach, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Wow, my music was turned up loud. Speaking of which, we should probably turn some of that on. How you doing, Rach? What are you up to? Taters, Mr. Frodo, taters! Let's try cutting it that way. See what that does. Well, we're going to have some very odd shaped wedges today, but that's okay. So as always, the music that I forgot to turn back on, that's what it was. Twitch safe, royalty free, no copyright music by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. Go check him out on YouTube. So yeah, what we're doing is we're cutting them lengthways. Down the tatey, and then in half again that way, and that's making wedges. Some of these are getting a bit big. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I'm doing. Reach is good, just having some brekkie. Aha. Well, I've started on lunch. Wait, breakfast, that's right. Breakfast. Cup of coffee. And now I'm starting on lunch. What I need is a bowl to put all this in. It bowl to put all the teddies in. I am not bad, Rach. My shoulder's still out, but other than that, I am well. I had a decent night's sleep. Woke up to kitty cuddles, which is always nice. I might cut those again. A couple of them are getting a bit big. And I made that one too small. But this is the thing, there's no real uniformity as we go, which is part of the thing. We've gotten into the habit of going to supermarkets and seeing everything in uniform shapes and sizes and colours and all that, and it's not how food works. And yet, we've somehow been convinced that it is. So I don't know. I mean, the only real thing we can do about it is demand that we get not, all the same food. And the only way we really can do that is by going to farmers markets and buying from farmers. Whoops. That was a horrible cut. It's a bit big. Well, yeah, supermarkets started it. Absolutely, supermarkets started it. Like Woolies specifically made the odd bunch for weird shaped food and discounted it so people would buy it. Well, okay. Good on Woolies. I don't usually shop at Woolies, so there you go. I've learned something. They did it in France with mass success. But then too, if I can get odd shaped veggies at half price, I'll do it. Well, discounted. We know it's discounted. Alright. What are we doing? Wedges. Wedges. Alright. We should probably heat up the oven. We're preheating the oven to 200 degrees. It's fan force, so might be 180, but an extra bit, what's not going to hurt. Shouldn't hurt the potatoes. Okay, so we need to combine oil, garlic, onion powder, salt, paprika, and pepper. I think our paprika's gone a bit old. I tasted it yesterday and I was like, and I'm not. Welcome to Thursday. Ulrich gets wedgie. Right? I think I'm gonna skip the paprika because I'm not happy with the paprika we've got. I'm not happy with the flavour of it. So we're not gonna. I've just decided we're not gonna do that. All right, now where is my pancreas? That ought to do, right? How much are we putting in? We're putting in a tablespoon of garlic, quarter cup of olive oil, salt, paprika, cracked pepper. Well, I haven't got the parsley. Oops, I knew I forgot something. We'll see if there's any parsley out in the garden. Alright, we'll do it this way. Old takeaway bowl that wash it and keep using it over and over and over again. Because we can. Alright, so quarter cup of olive oil. Only a quarter, really? Alright. That's what the recipe says. Sorry, that's off camera. No! Reenactment. Put a bit more in. Because I wanna. Alright, oil, garlic. What are we doing with the garlic? We are doing, I don't know, tablespoon of minced garlic. Well, these are some little itty bitty cloves. So, we're going to do a few cloves, see how it goes. Wild lilligant appears, eh? I love just having garlic all over the house. It's freaking awesome. Alright. Book a check. What do we got? Oh, I have one of those. Nice. Chop. So just top and tailing the garlic. Now these have dried substantially more than last time we were chopping garlic, and they were still reasonably wet. So we're going to do the, when I've topped and tailed them, I'm going to do the crush thing again that failed last time because they were still too wet, and see if it works now that they're a bit drier. Well, that one may not. We'll see. Alright. So throw that into the compost, because composting is fun. See, there you go. That's better. Look at that. Alright, so, oops. Oh, that one just fell off. So basically, I don't know if you can see that, but just there at the end of the knife, give it a little crush. There it goes. And that breaks the skin, and then it just literally falls off. This is how you do it when the garlic's been dried, and that makes it, for me anyway, in my opinion, that makes getting rid of the skin, it's the easiest way to get rid of the skin on the cloves. But as we found out the other week, it doesn't work quite so well when they're literally fresh out of the garden and haven't really had a time to dry yet. But that's okay. Don't know if that one's got skin at all or not. Just the tiniest little bit. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Now, it says minced garlic, but I'm going to pulverize the crap out of it. Oh no. Where's my Metzaluna gone? Besides, that's a lot of potatoes. You need a decent amount of garlic on them for that amount of potatoes, I feel. Hey, yay, I caught the lilligant. Thanks, Rach. As always with these recipes, season to taste. If garlic isn't your thing, don't put garlic in it. You know, if chili's your thing, put a little bit of chili powder over the top. Experiment to your palate. I recommend you start with a little bit and work your way up, But, you know, as everyone feels. Pew, 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 pew. Now, because this is getting coated, we want to coat this all over the place, all over those spuds. I want to go for a fairly fine chop. I want to get it really down to small itty bitty pieces, because these will be roast garlic at the end of it, which, you know, norms. Rachel, I was cooking dinner for my besties the other night and like, why the hell do I keep buying fresh garlic? It's messy and I don't use it often. I have a whole jar of crushed garlic in the fridge, which overall tastes the same. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know about that, Rach. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's not good. We have a splinter. Okay. Might be time to refresh this chopping board. I don't use it as a seasoning. It's going in things as a general taste boost, not around things. Ah, okay. Yeah, fair enough then. In goes the garlic. Wow. I really chunked the shit out of this board. Oh. Gonna have to put a sander over that and reseal it, I think. But that's okay. We can do that. Yeah, look, if you're just using it as in a meal and stuff, then yeah, you're right. It wouldn't affect the overall. It would taste the same. I agree. Okay, so onion powder. This one I'm not sure about either. Whoops. Implements flying everywhere. Let's get this. Ah, onion powder flying everywhere. Alright. It's okay. Half a teaspoon. It's also one of the reasons I taste my ingredients. Is because some of them have been in the house for ages. You cook about once a month. I cook a few times a week, mainly on Thursdays. Don't know why. Alright, onion, garlic powder, salt. I'm going to go a bit heavier. The recipe calls for 2 teaspoons. I'm going to go a little heavier with salt because we tend to like it here. That's a little over 2 teaspoons, that one, that measure. Actually, is it? Yes. Yeah, that's definitely over. So, yeah. Rach, my freezer is the thing of beauty. My fridge is empty. We have an upright freezer that's holding on. So over the next few months, I'm going to be cleaning that out and eating as much as I can out of it. And there is a heap of that. If you guys remember, we cooked the potato and leek soup. Starting to get back into the weather where it's time to continue eating that. So that's going to be awesome. Salt, paprika. We're not putting in the paprika today. Put in some black pepper. I think it needs a good clean. There we go. Put the black pepper in. Woo! Parmesan. I want some grated parmesan put over the top. As always, using the somewhat more expensive but authentic parmesan. The rest of it is just sparkling white cheese. Oh crap. Maybe I'm not. I can't open it. I haven't got the strength to open it. Alright. Scissors. Hang on. There. There we go. Now it says 2/3 of a cup. He's weak with hunger. He's weak with his shitty shoulder. But yeah, yes, weak with hunger, yes. Now I'm gonna be making this as a batch, but I'm not gonna cook the whole lot. I'm just gonna cook enough to make a lunch. Because this whole thing pretty much serves 4. So that's what we're aiming at with this. Ow. Try not to grate my finger into the mix. And let's hope, can you really ever have too much cheese? The correct answer is no. Unless, you know, you're lactose intolerant or something like that. For everyone else, the correct answer is no. Alright. Now, because I put the extra cheese in, I'm even going to put a dab of extra olive oil in there, just to help it go a bit further. There we go, that looks better. Alright. There'll be some more salt to go on after. Can just get, that's pretty much the right balance for my palate right there, in because I can taste everything, just a little bit of everything, teeny bit of pepper in there, even the tiniest hint at the back of your mouth of that garlic powder, that's in there, so I'm happy with that. It's a little, there's maybe a little too much olive oil in there because it's a bit strong, but I can still taste everything else, so that's fine. Rach, if the question is cheese, the answer is always more, right? Alright, so we now pour the mixture onto the get that out of the way. Pour the mixture onto the taters. Taters, Mr. Frudu. And can't help it every time I say the word. Pour this on and we start mixing it in. And of course, we lick the bowl. Oh, look at that. Pokemon rocked up just in time for me to hit the keyboard before I put my hands through all that and start stirring it up. Hey, you beanie bean. Oh, I don't have one of those. Oops. Hey, you beanie bean. How you doing? Mama. There is a beanie bean. Alright, so now we mix all of this in. Give everything a good coating. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Alright. And that has now got a good coating. Now you can of course use a big salad spoon or something like that to do the mixing. I just like getting my hands in there. Hey, I caught the salamence. Yay! Oh, look at that. Rachel already had one. Ah, sneaky. Alright, so there we go. There's our spuds done. I'm going to put that over there while we start making our burger stuff. Now I need another bowl. What do you want, Beanie? There's a fly buzzing around in the kitchen and Bean's running around being an idiot. Trying to catch it. Bowl. Alright, just looking at the recipe and I'm thinking, how do we do this? I've got another bowl and I think it'll be big enough. We'll go use that. Bean always reckons there's another chance to get fed. Even though she's already had second breakfast. Alright. Mince. So putting in 500 grams of beef mince. I've got the regular mince because I get lean mince. I get that people use it, but for me, that takes a lot of the flavor out of it. So I tend to get regular mince that has fat in it because it makes for tastier food, in my opinion. So, right, half a brown small onion. That bag can go in there for reuse later. I actually don't. You have frozen Ulrich? Oh, right. Okay. No. One of these days, I'm actually going to find out what constitutes a small, medium, and large vegetable. I've got an idea what it is, but I'm not sure. So, here's what I think it is. When you go to country fairs and the like, you'll see, you know, vegetable competitions and all that sort of stuff. Then, now, if you ever get to watch a show where you see the judges walking around, they've got this plate with holes in it, and they put the buffering again. My internet is mostly working right now. You see them walking around with this little thing and they're just sliding the veggies through it. I was like, maybe if I find one of those plates, it'll show me small, medium, and large. Maybe. Burgers the remix. All right. Bit of onion skin stuck to the knife. Oop, come back. Now, last time we did this, we made a bit of it had some, when we were making the meatballs, we had some big chunks left over. We're learning from that. And we're going to make smaller chunks. And this chopping board is way too small. So I'm going to indulge my fetish and get another one. Good thing I wiped down this counter before I start these streams. All right. Let's see how that looks. Doesn't look too bad. Going to put the knife through it a couple of times. Make sure we've got everything right down to nice and small. Not as much of an issue with this because we're just going to divide it all into 4 to make the patties. So, but I would still like a finer chop. Oh, that's starting to get in my eyes. That doesn't happen very often. Bing! Shush. Damn you. crying, I tell you, crying. I'm not crying, you're crying. It's raining. Frightened men don't cry for very long or often. No, often or for very long. That's it. I do love Farscape. It's a great sci-fi series. Rach thinks you're better at cutting onions. Nice. I mean, there was a vast margin for improvement. Well, look, isn't that the start of everything? Every time you do something for the first time, there's always a vast amount of improvement. There was a saying that I when I first heard it, I really latched onto it, and I still use it to this day. When my brain goes, you know, oh, you're pretty crap at this, you know, the other part of my brain goes, yes, the difference between a master and a student is that the master has failed more times than the student has tried. I'm like, yep, go on there. You love your burgers seasoned with the salty tears of men? Half a clove of garlic. Seriously? We're doing more than that. Let's do... That was a big clove, so that's good. Let's do that much. Gonna have to go get another bulb of garlic soon. Oh no, there's only like 40 out in the root cellar. Whoa. Internet has dropped out again, just so you know. I'm here, but for me, you are not. Oh no! But rage! Okay, how are you looking? I don't know, you're okay. I think there was still a bit of dirt in the shell of that one, but that's okay. Came off. Look, I'm going to try restarting my computer and see if it makes any difference. Yeah, no worries, Rach. Go, gadget, restart. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Bing! Alright. Crush! Metaluna. Oi, come back here. Stab. Getting with all the stabbing. Nope, oven's still not up to temp. I like having a fast, rapid heat on the oven, but every now and then, and it heats up fast, but every now and then, I like to just do it on regular. And it takes so much longer, it's weird. but I don't know how much extra power it uses to heat it fast. I mean, the heat's got to come from somewhere, right? Off. I'm looking at how much garlic I've got here, and I could probably do some more. So do I have one of those? Let's find out. Ha! I'll stop yelling in a minute. Oh, I don't. Okay. No. Wow, there's the dyslexia kicking in. I did it BLAA. I said nope, nope, bad dyslexia. All right. Now, some of you will notice that when I scrape the board, I flip the knife over and I use the back edge. To me, it saves the blade. Don't know if you have to or not, but it feels good to me to save the blade. And wood. There is another one. Okay, let's see how Rach goes. Rach is back. Let's hope her internet holds up, because mine is. Alright, what else we got? Gonna throw an egg into this. Egg. Go the binding agent. Alright, that goes in there. Minced onion, garlic, egg. Throw some salt and pepper at it. Yay. Season with pepper. Alright, woozy sauce. How much woozy sauce are we putting in? A whole tablespoon. I don't know where my tablespoon measure's gone. Poof, gone. The internet is fine, it's just Twitch. Ah, okay. Worcestershire style. Freaking shakes, sorry. Well, we're going to have some extra Worcestershire, so Worcestershire sauce in there. We're done with that. Maybe it's just the Wi-Fi, I don't know. I had plans to Ethernet my computer, but now I don't know where anything is going to end up. So I don't want to drill 100 holes in my floor. Yeah, fair. Yeah, that's fair, right? Absolutely. Worcestershire sauce. Mustard. American mustard. Oops, I licked that bowl. That's what I get for licking the bowl too early. Alright. I should probably shake this up first. Why isn't it coming out? Because it's a new bottle. One, get in there. Hey, Zig Zig. Now Ziggy's come to say hi. How you doing, Ziggy? Oh, and a bean. You got a Ziggy and a bean. Alright. Now we get to mash this up. Huzzah! Right. Nom 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 nom. Got to go the hands-on approach for this, don't you? Nom and nom and nom and nom. Right, so that's starting to come together nicely. Nicely. Just using it to scrape up all the bits around the edges. So you can see that's actually combined really quite nicely. That's holding everything together as is. There are a few bigger bits of onion than I would have liked, maybe, but it's not too bad. I'm doing a little extra mixing just to make sure that that onion is as spread through evenly as I can get it. Okay, so divvy it up into basically 4 equal parts. So we're going to make 4 burger patties out of this. So, see if this works. Yeah, I see you down there, Ziggy. Ziggy's right in the corner of my peripheral vision, just down here, looking up at me. That is a spicy meatball. That is a big meatball, that's what that is. Next Wednesday, I think I'm going to have to jump down the shop, do some sharpening. So we're having a burger for lunch, and then 3 burgers for the household for dinner. Greg says, morning, Ziggy. Take a bit out of that one, throw it into that one. I need to duck out today and grab some random essentials like cat food and toilet paper. And cheese! Cheese, grommet. Yeah, I think we're out of cat food too. I'm going to have to look into that after the stream. Hopefully. Alright, that's better. That one just looked a little bit bigger than the others. Now I'm happy with that. That looks generically. I love watching cheaty influencer on the internet cooking burgers and stuff that don't shrink. No? That is just how real life works. Alright, so almost ready to start cooking. So the oven's good. Just had a look there, the oven was good. Now, before we go too far, actually I can do that in a minute. Put the hot things are hot. I'll put the taters in. Alright, so that'll do. Putting a couple of taters in. Alrighty. And then we set our timer. It's going to be around here somewhere. It's going to be on the interwebs page. Timer. Let's set it for 17 minutes. Start. Alright, there goes our timer. Taters! Like when you make a beef patty and you cook it, it shrinks. We know it happens. We account for it. These dweebs are just doing things for views, and look how beautiful their life is, and the patty always ends up the same size as they started when they add it to a bun or whatever. I'm trying. Well, we have our brioche buns, so I'm going to try and make it about that big, and we'll see what happens. Now, what? Oh. Alright, so we have these sandwich stackers sweet and tangy pickles. So we're going to have a go. We're going to lick the bowl before we start. And see what this tastes like. Oh, damn. Damn, that is really tasty. Bread and butter pickles. Okay, I don't know what bread and butter pickles are. Hold that thought. Oh, is that where you've gone bean? There is now a bean just on the chair right in front of me, looking up. But she's a void bean, so I didn't see her until just then. Same brand, just different juice. Ah, okay. The brand is Fellberg's. Yes, one of those on a burger is that's gonna taste nice. Right. Sharing the experience. Right, it says morning bean. Semi-pickles, cream cheese, and pastrami on toast. Ooh. Throw that in the Discord suggestions. Right? Please throw that in the... Okay, whoop, no, wrong button. And... do I have... oh, I have one of those. Excellent. Right, so what are we doing? They're in, time is counting. Gonna need to clear some of this mess away. Put a lid on that. Whoop. There, now it. There we go, that works. That is now fly resistant. What are we going to deal with then? Oh. There's that wee beastie. What am I going to do with that? I'm going to put them on a plate and put them in the fridge. Right. Put those three in the fridge for later on this evening. I had a phone at one point. Hey, caught another one. All right. So, what are we doing? Patties, cheese, bacon, egg. Here we go. All right. Hi-ya! What am I looking for? Egg with. Just something satisfying about that giant ball of meat. Right, I'm doing egg, I'm doing meat, I'm doing bacon. So, normally I do different bacon, but this time I'm doing streaky bacon, and there is a metric shed ton of it. I may have gone a little overboard with that. We'll be fine. Can't have too much bacon. So we'll be cooking up some bacon and having a whole ton of bacon in it as well. But because it's streaky, lots of fat, lots of juice. Hopefully that'll soak up a little bit in the what do you call it? Patty. That's it. As with cheese, the answer is always more when the question is bacon. You're away taking a picture of pickles. Okay. That's all good. I can live with that. Alright. 1 by brioche bun. Going to... Now, some people like toasted buns, some people like fresh. Honestly, I can go either way. Today, for this one, I think I might be going fresh. I'm thinking, yeah. Ah, it's in Discord. Cool. Alright, let's have a look. In recipes. Ah, cucumber bread and butter. Okay. Always fresh. Nice. Thanks, Reg. Yeah, those little round pickles, they were the ones, they were there too. But I decided to go with these long ones because every time I think of American burger, I think of those pickles. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright, so that is starting to heat up nicely. I've just got that on a low heat, just warming itself through, being gentle about it, instead of cranking the crap out of it. Oops. And I also got myself a special treat for when we have the burger. But we'll see that later. I've got to be careful with this special treat. If I have too much of this, it messes with my system. So this is why it's going to be a special treat. There is a misplaced post in the recipe suggestions, but I'm not sure how you can, if you can move that or not. Okay. Nope. It's just in recipes. I haven't gotten rid of that thread yet. I'll eventually transfer the couple of recipes I've got in there. I'll transfer that to the Ulrich's cookbook, and then I'll be getting rid of that thread anyway. But that's okay. It's the one it's the one directly above yours. All right, hang on. Oh, from Balin. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's Balin. He's fine. Right. How are we going for time? Well, we've still got 6 minutes before we need to turn the chippies over. Once we turn the chippies over, that's when we start cooking everything else. And hopefully we get it to a point where we can serve it all and all at the same time, and it'll be nice and hot and all that. So indicative of this community, really well-intentioned but effing everywhere. I like that. It reminds me of me. I mean, come on. How many times a cooking stream do I just wander off screen going, I need a thing. La la la. Often enough. So, Oopsies. But you know, we should be able to be like that. If that's how we are, if that's how people are, come, be everywhere. I don't care. So come with me, because everywhere is where I'm going. I do have to do more work. I've got so much work to do. It's been an interesting thing, like getting into streaming and doing all of that. And there's like you see some people on stream and they're really popular and they're doing this thing, and it doesn't look like they're doing much, right? They're sitting there doing a stream, and you know, looks like anyone can do it. And then you start doing streaming. And then you find out that, you know, if you really want to go hard at it, you've got all the social medias that you can post on, link to, connect to, find people to come view your streams. Then you've got the editing of your streams, putting them together, putting them elsewhere, doing beyond the VOD, the benefits for subscribers, and then merch, and then all these other things that really, when you look at it, streaming, if you really want to go hard at it, streaming can be more than a full-time job. I mean, you can do what I do and just bum around with it, sure. But there is a whole lot of extra stuff that you can do behind the scenes that will take you, you know, I don't know what I reckon there'd be a ratio, a golden ratio, where it's sort of like, for every hour streaming, you spend an hour and a half doing behind the scenes. I don't know. Like, that's probably ridiculously small, because like it takes me an hour to set up and pack down this stream alone, and that's just moving it out of the shed studio and into here, into the kitchen. So, ooh, that may be getting a bit hot. I'm gonna take that off the heat because I can. Actually, we should probably turn that off. Don't waste the gas, alright? Because we've still got another nearly 20 minutes for the chips. Once we've done that, we can start. I didn't realise that the burgers went really quick. Making these burgers, that went really fast. So I should have put the taters in earlier, but that's okay. So yeah, it's I don't know what the formula is, but yeah, you've got like Critical Role. You look at them and they probably employ people, like literally employ people to do all of the media that is required to get what they do done. That'd be nice, right? One day it'd be nice that if I got big enough that like I could do things like pay my moderators. Hey, you're here all the time, you're doing the moderation, here, take some money. The other thing is how much of your own dollars is being sunk into it with any small business, I guess. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I mean, I've put, I don't know, I've probably put about close to $1,500 into the stream. And that's how you doing, Jason? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Pay stream moderators, that's crazy talk. Yeah, but I'd like to do it. I'd like to be able to give back as we go. Hey, thank you for the follow. Doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance. Rachel, I'll take one strawberry ice cream for every dunce I ban, please. Fair, fair. I'll just send you a couple of litres every now and then in a fridge bag. MDXLIV. Alright, that's going to do my head in. Here we go. MDXLIV in numbers. 444. Okay. Oh no, that's CD. MD in numbers? In numbers. Hang on, is it M? Did I get that right? It is. I know M's a Roman numeral. I know it. Wants me to do C. C is 444, but I don't know what M is. Oh. Oh, there's the alarm. Actually. Oh, that is coming through for you guys. Nice. Um, 1544. Ah, okay. Just going to dump a few scoops into an envelope every once in a while. Absolutely. All right, now turning over the taters. All right, so they're starting to go brown around the edges. That's nice. Tongs. Who knew tongs were good for turning stuff over? Whoop. Ooh, okay. That. Ooh. Maybe not tongs. Oh, spatula. Whoop. Hey, oh. There we go. Come on, flip. Ooh, these are looking pretty good. Oh, it's a note to self. When putting chips down. Ah! Oi! Flip! Ow. Hot things are hot. Alright, they're looking good. Come on, back in the oven. Oh, too shaky. There we go. That was horrible. Oh, whoops, don't turn this gate. Alright, let's turn you back on. Jason, heck, I've been tasked for cooking dinner and I'm making burger patties and thinking of making my own burger buns. Ooh, and your own burger buns. Look out. Nice. That works. Rach, I would not have checked, but I think the postie might be a bit mad about having ice cream in an envelope. Possibly, yes. Nice. And your own burger patties. All right, buns. What are you going to do for, do you do a brioche or are you going to just do a regular bun or a focaccia or what? Inquiring minds wish to know. Damn, that is one thick patty. I reckon that's about brioche size. Let's find out. Ow. Yeah, maybe a bit thinner. Nope. Too much. Okay, this is one seriously thick patty. What do we got for measuring? What's that thick? Probably about 1.5, 2 centimeters. That's American, right? Big, thick patty. Don't forget about shrinkage. No, we're not doing shrinkage. No, no. And we start the timer back on the chips. And get the chatbot up. There we go. Oh, you should also make Japanese milk bread. Okay, what the hell is Japanese milk bread? Ooh, pie crust. It's alright, Rach. You're allowed to yell in the stream. That's fine. Brioche, nice. On my mistakes, just a plain white bun. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Rach, it's delicious, like soft white bread, but a little sweeter. Yeah, all right, Japanese milk bread. All right, we're gonna put that in the suggestions box for me to go have a look at. Japanese milk bread. Whoops. There you go, I'm making my own suggestions now, look out. If white bread and brioche had a baby. Okay, yeah, alright. We can go with that. It's a little involved, but not like a 400-step process. So it's not, oh God, croissants. It's not traditional croissants. I want to do that, but like it's over days and days and days if you're doing it properly. Kuso? I don't understand, Rach. What is Kuso? Ooh, okay, that's getting a bit hot. You can see the pan starting to discolor. And we have a metric shed ton of bacon, so here we go. Bacon. Let's get some of that in here. It's a croissant, but silly. Maybe a quart would help. Croissant! 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 Okay. So, more prep. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of tomato sauce and throw it on the top of the bun. Now, I like to just spread this around at this point because tomato sauce can be a bit runny. So, which is fine, but I find if I put it straight on the bun and spread it around, the bun itself actually soaks up the sauce. So you get all the flavor. So you can see there, that's just soaked right into the bun. And that'll hold it all, that'll just hold it there all together and you don't have to worry about it. Jason, I might try make a Japanese milk bread bun. Ooh, cool. Yeah, whoa, holy crom. Okay, that was way too hot. Where'd I put the spatula? Oh no, that's alright. We can salvage that just fine. And then we can put some mustard on it while that pan's just cooling a little bit. Bit of mustard. spread that around too. Look at that. Lick the bowl. It's all about getting it everywhere. Getting it as condensed as we can. Right. Good. Shit flying everywhere. Okay, we're going to take that off. This is good practice for tonight when I actually make dinner. Rach, if you make the loaf, it's amazing for sandwiches, but also for French toast. Ooh, okay. Yeah. It was a bit of onion. It had separated and was lonely, so I had to do something about it. Damn, I shall have to go to Coles or Woolies soon, as well as Bunnings for a little, secret little side project. Ah. What's happening with the super secret squirrel side project? Can we know? Inquiring minds wish to know. Damn, that bacon cooks fast. That's okay though. Bunnings. Right, well, you've just given away where you're from. Down to Woolies and Bunnings. Right, so let's try some of this bacon, shall we? Ooh. Okay. I do photography and I have an idea for a photo shoot that is crime inspired, and so for the past few weeks I've been producing a ton of fake money stacks. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Couldn't find where my thing bin was. Do you do it pro, or you like, is photography your daily grind, or do you is it something that you just do for fun, or a bit of both? Alright, I think we've got everything. It's just now waiting for the alarms to go off. Yay! Just a hobby? Nice. Okay. Do you publish, or is it just for you? I mean, of course, you know, you don't have to answer these questions. I'm just curious. Maybe later when I get older and smarter, it might become some employment. Fair enough. Okay, so the first lot of bacon came out quite crunchy because we we cooked it fast. Second lot, we've turned the heat down. It's coming out. It's more melting. So there you go. Oh, on your Insta. Nice. I am not yet on Insta. I do need to get there shortly though. Rach, all the luck. Passion becoming income is the best ever, and I want that for you. I want that for everyone. You know, take your passion and happen to make money from it. That's like the proper answer, isn't it? Okay, more bacon over there. Wow. So you can really tell. Yeah, if I get there. Right, you can tell the quick flash fried and the slow melty fried. A big difference between the two. More learning. Oh, gloom. That's right. We had a gloom. Oh, I have one. Nice. Yeah, and how fortunate for people to find their passion. Yeah, absolutely, Rach. Totally. Absolutely. Right, so now we decide whether we want our egg over easy or not. Woohoo! Hot things are hot. Whoops. Ow. Ow. Go over there. Made a mess of that. Seems to be what I'm doing today in the kitchen, just making a mess of it. So at the end of the day, this burger and fries is going to cost about $8 for the meal, for the one serve. So it's about $25 worth of ingredients. So yeah, it's going to cost about $8 per serve for what we're serving up here, which really, when you think about it, if you've got the time to do this, and you see, like, I've been bumming around, as I do on most of these shows. I've been bumming around, but we've been going for an hour and a half, which, look, some people don't have that amount of time. But, and that's fair. But if I really got this organized and did it, like, slammed it out, did it all sort of, chips go straight in, make the patties, throw them on, the whole thing, I reckon I could probably do the whole thing in about 45 minutes if I was really fast and just not worrying about talking or catching Pokemon or anything like that. So realistically, 45 minutes to an hour maybe, and you could probably slam this out and have burgers for 4 people. Or, you know, do all the prep and cook yourself 4 burgers over time. Exactly, Rach. That wouldn't be entertaining. But, yeah, we've had a bit of shrinkage there on that patty, I reckon. But, it's one of those things in cooking shows. Cooking shows tend to bum around a bit. Or they have the ingredients pre-prepped and it's all just like slam, 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 slam. Alright, I think it's time. I think we're going to go over easy for the egg. There we go. Look, stop it. The shakes are getting the better of me again. Woohoo! That actually came off really clean. I'm happy with that. Rach. As I'm responsible for my own dishes, I've taken to starting to use little dishes to measure out all of my ingredients ahead of actually cooking. Yeah, yep. I find it more soothing and easier to keep track of what I've used and if I've missed anything. Yeah. Look, you'll notice in some of the ones where I'm doing a lot of ingredients that I'll end up with a line of bowls sort of up the top there. Right, so that egg's almost done. So note to self, put the egg on after you flip the first burger, first time. Then when you flip the egg, put the bacon on. And that should get everything off the pan at the same time. Now we have over easied. That has been eased. So that can go on the pile over there. Right, now we see how much shrinkage there's been. A little bit of shrinkage. Now, Mwahaha, lick the bowl. Shrinkage. So I'm going to put a little bit of butter, just a little bit of butter on the bottom. And there's the alarm. Nice. Alright, and so now you should be nearly ready to start building the burger. Turn the oven off. Okay, chickies are looking good. Hot things are hot. How are we going to do this? Yep, chippies are definitely looking good. All right. Got to remember to wash that. I forget it in the oven and just nope. All right. So we've got the chippies. Now, while that's still hot, we're going to take some more Parmesan and just do a little grating of cheese across the top. Grommet. A little bit more salt, because I like salt. And here we go. Jason, it's nice nobody is home while I'm making my props, because it would raise a lot of questions. Yeah, fair. All right, let's build this burger. Hey! The shrinkage wasn't too bad, right? So you can... That's not too bad. All right. We have... Oh, wait. God damn it. Almost forgot the most important part. Idiot, Stimpy! All right. Again, hot things are hot. So, put a cheese underneath. A pair of cheese on top. There we go. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. Some serious frickin' cheese in there. Right, we forgot to taste test the cheese. Whoa. Yeah, that was nearly your head, wasn't it, little Bean? Nearly dropped the cheese on Bean's head. I mean, it's okay. Good testing, very thorough. Right, very thorough. Then we put on the ton of bacon. This is really turning into an American burger. Look how bloody huge it is. Alright. Then egg. I've turned it into a Scooby burger. Holy crap. What do you reckon, Bean? Hey? What do you reckon? Alright, so, look at that. That's my hand. It's half the size of my hand. So there we go. American burger with wedges. Make that kind of look pretty. I'm going to take a photo of it. Because I want to put photos. It does look delicious. Alright. Oh, hang on. What's that? That's fine. Alright. Camera. Take the tongs out of the way. Take the things out of the picture. Shaky. There we go. That'll do. Because, no, that second one sucks. Because what we're doing, whoops, is I want to put pictures up on the Discord of the things we're making when I put them up with the recipes. So that's why I'm doing these pictures. Shaky is how we know it's not an alien replacement. Right? Right. Wedges. So you can see that's the outside is really firm. So it's actually collapsed in as I've bitten it. But the inside is just mush. It is just melt in your mouth mush. So I'm going to strongly recommend mashing potatoes for making wedges out of. Except the thing you were so hungry you ate it and went, whoops, no photo. Yeah, that was last week. That was the, what did we make last week? It's gone. Chicken, bacon and cheese wraps we did last week. Yeah, and it's just like, nom, 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 nom. Photo gone. And yeah, the salt and just all the flavors in the mix that went. God, that's awesome. It is really tasty. I might actually bring the oven temp down a bit. I might bring it down to the 180 because I have some bits on the outside that are a bit black and a bit over crunchy. So I bring the oven temp down to fan forced 180 degrees. There we go. And now, the burger. Right, the cheese is starting to melt, which is nice. Oh, there's some juice coming out of that burger. I'm gonna do the Scooby-Doo and like press it down so it'll fit in my mouth. Good Lord. Oh. Okay, tasty. It's not quite deluxe. I think the onion there, the overall texture of the burger is really nice. The bacon, I think would have been better with the low melty bacon rather than the crunchy bacon. That might be my palate though. The burger itself, thick, juicy, right? That's all there, but there's just something missing in the flavor, and I don't know what it is yet. I'll tell you in a couple more bites. First impression is maybe a little bit more Worcestershire sauce. Well, a little bit more Worcestershire sauce, a little bit more salt and pepper. But the rest is there. The rest is there nicely. So I'm happy with that. And it's holding together quite well. Don't know if you want to see this, but you can see the burger patty itself is holding together quite well. The brioche has just slammed itself into virtually nothing, because that's what gave when I pressed everything down. Now, I think I would put the couple of slices of cheese on top while it's still in the pan, just to get that extra heat, to get it a bit more melty and gooey. Didn't do that, but that's okay. Probably about the same time as I put the bacon on. So flip it, put the egg on, flip the egg, put the cheese on the patty, then put the bacon on. I reckon that should be the order. Darn, I'll make notes. So, now we're going to add, let's add 1.5 tablespoons, 1.5 tablespoons of Woozy sauce. The onion's good, the garlic's good. Half a clove. I didn't use half a clove. I used 1.5 cloves. We'll put 1.5 cloves of garlic, because I really like garlic. Olive oil was good. American mustard was good. All right. Bacon. Wow, we have really slammed this recipe. Funnily enough though, we really didn't change much on the chips, so I'm happy with that. They are tasty. As I now eat and eat and eat and eat. So yeah, that's that. A couple of changes. Then we'll try it again. Then a couple of changes and we'll try it again. So I'll get these up on these recipes up on Discord. Hopefully with some photos. we'll start, you know, doing that behind the scenes stuff I was talking about. Oh! I forgot the special treat. I don't have any vanilla ice cream. I don't think I do. No vanilla ice cream. So, special treat to go with the American burger, creaming soda. So there we go. Now it's a meal. Almost forgot the creaming soda. I forgot my own treat to myself. What is going wrong with things? Alright, more burger. More burger. Getting some egg in there now as well, which is nice. I want to get one day when I'm in the shop, in the blacksmith shop, I want to get some like food grade stainless steel, whatever I need to get, and then make an egg ring that is the size of a brioche bun. So again, you know, it'll be a thinner layer of egg, but it'll be perfect size to the brioche bun. Done. Bit of egg in every bite. Perfect. If I ever open a cafe, I'll just have to have 100 of them. So, all right. So we're going to turn the music down a little bit. Come on, there we go. And I'll turn it down on my end as well because it's being noisy. There we go. All right, so there is, just going to keep eating there. Like, it's good enough to keep eating. That is our stream for the day. Turn that off, and we'll turn that off, and ta-da! Look, it's me in my kitchen, just me. So for those who wonder, that's the cooking camera hanging on the range hood there. Normally can't see it because it's behind the actual screen itself. But that's the little camera. That's the one that I use for my regular streams, my gaming streams, and that's just the face camera that I use, that I have, and it hangs up there when I'm doing this stream. So there you go, some behind the scenes. We'll call it that. Nearly time for me to head into town to get ingredients for lunch, so perfect timing. Nice, nice. Tomorrow we will be back we're playing Valheim. We'll hopefully be playing with Wardham. He usually joins us on Valheim, which is nice. And then it's the weekend. It's the weekend. Well, is it? No. Yes, after Friday is the weekend. So we'll be back on Tuesday. We've got a game of Civ 6 running. We'll see how we go with that. We're trying to get I'm aiming for a religious victory if I can get there. So we're going to try that. What else have we got? And then Wednesday, Warframe Wednesday, and then Thursday we're back in the kitchen. So if you have any suggestions for the kitchen, you can join us. If you haven't already, you can join us on Discord. You can join us on Discord. There's the link. If it doesn't work, send me a PM on Twitch or something, and I'll do my best to fix it. Should work though. So join us on Discord if you'd like. If you have any ideas of what you would like to see me cook, or hang out in the kitchen, ideas, you can either just go, hey, cook an American burger, or you can give me a recipe that you enjoy, and I'll do my best to recreate it in the kitchen. So in the Discord, you'll find there is under the heading of, whoops, oh crap, what just happened? Nope, I don't want that. Under Twitch, you'll find recipes, but if you go under that again, you'll find Ulrich's Cookbook. That is the new place, the new addition we've got into Discord. There is a suggestions box in there, and I'm slowly going to be adding all the recipes, adding all the recipes in their own thread, so people can talk about the recipe, what they did, what they changed, what they thought was good, what they thought wasn't as good. And yeah, we will hopefully be able to turn that into a cookbook for the community that everyone can use if they want. So that's the plan. That is the new direction that we are taking with the Discord and the cooking stream. As always, there is a feedback section in the Discord that if you have any sort of feedback you would like to give me about the stream in general, any of the streams I do, please feel free to do so in there. I do ask you keep it constructive. You are allowed to say, hey, I don't like this thing, because you're allowed to not like it. But if you're going to do that, I would ask that you suggest something that you think would make it better. Like, I don't like this. If you did it this way, I think it would be better. Because constructive criticism is how we grow, right? So, that's what's coming up. That's what's changed in Discord and what we're aiming for in Discord. So we will get there eventually. We'll do all this behind the scenes stuff and we'll get there. So, because I'm lazy. All of that said, thank you for joining us. Thank you for hanging out. Welcome, Jason. Thank you for the follow. Yay! Hope to see you back in further streams. And as always, thank you to Rach for coming in, always being here, being my awesome moderator. One day I will be able to pay you, honest. Pay you ice cream. I will. I already play upright with lemon cordial. He loves that. Like that lemon cordial recipe that we made. I think that was one of the first cooking streams I did, was making that lemon cordial. He loves that. I pay him with that. So anyway, thank you everyone else for joining. Thank you for everyone who's in chat. Being in chat makes it so much easier for me. It really does. But if you're just comfortable watching along, watch along. If you haven't already, smash the follow button, because that would be awesome. And that way you could see, they are free, and you can see what I'm up to, and it'll give you little messages like, oh, it's back. Oh, God, why? So until tomorrow morning at around 10 o'clock Adelaide time, if you want to know when that is where you are, scroll down, have a look at the schedule. And if you're watching on YouTube, scroll down into the comments and you'll find a link to the Twitch channel, which you can come along and see what we're streaming live. So, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, that was a stream. Here, a stream. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye!
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Don't forget to check the description for any links I may have left there. If you like the video, please press like or subscribe to my channel. Next video in the series is up here. Until then, stay safe, have fun.